Something I've done this offseason just out of my own entertainment on this channel is following the roster of the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm not even a Thunder fan. I was sitting behind Sam Presti, could see his text messages, not like I was going to read them, but I just thought this was an interesting thing. Could have asked them who you're going to keep on the roster, but they've got 3 guys left to cut after cutting Usman Garuba. So let's get right into the Thunder's roster. I want to hear right now, ladies and gentlemen, in the comment section, hit that like and subscribe button. We're on the way to 20,000. Who do you think are going to be the last 3 players cut from the Oklahoma City Thunder? So right now, they are currently at, with the guys, I believe, with 3 of their guys already filled 2 ways. Their 2 ways are Keontae Johnson, Olivier Sarr, and Lindy Waters III. So you can only have 3, and they filled those up. They currently need to figure out between Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Davis Bertans, Lou Dort, Chet Holmgren, Victor Oladipo, Vasilije Micic, Josh Giddey, Kenrich Williams, Cason Wallace, Poku, Ousmane Dieng, J-Dub, Jalen Williams, Tre Mann, Jalen Williams, Isaiah Joe, Jeremiah Robinson Earl, Aaron Wiggins, Jack White. So right now, they are currently right there at 18 players, so they need to cut 3 of those guys. So the guys that are on expiring contracts are Victor Oladipo and Poku. And then the cheapest guy is either Aaron Wiggins and Jeremiah Robinson Earl. I personally think, I've been saying it all this time, I think they cut Victor Oladipo, so that's 1. 2, I think Jeremiah Robinson Earl, just because he kind of like got pushed out last year, and now he's a good player. He's an NBA player, but just not for like he just doesn't fit what they're doing anymore. So for me, I say they're going to move on. And next up, I do believe that our man, so with Kenrich Williams back, he kind of eats up the minutes that Aaron Wiggins would play, because they kind of are like this. They play the same role. I'm not saying they're the same player. They just play the same role, which is they're like the utility guy who can go crazy. So for me, I do think that becomes like kind of like a difficult like situation for them, where they like, if they're like, okay, if we're gonna move forward with Kenrich Williams, Aaron Wiggins might not get the minutes, and they already cut Ty and Ousmane. And I can tell you this, Isaiah Joe has no guaranteed money this year, and nor does Jay Will. They could also cut Davis Bertans, but I could also see Poku being cut, like that he has no trade value, and they just decide to cut bait, and they're just like, yeah, fuck it, we're just gonna move on. But I'm definitely curious to hear your guys' thoughts down below. Who do you think's gonna make the final roster? But this was just a quickie. Just wanted to hear your opinions on the Oklahoma City Thunder's roster potentially to wrap up the season. So let me hear your thoughts, but peace out.